everyone! I recently went on a trip to France with my uncle and we had an absolute blast. I filmed a lot of it so I could share it with you. I love Paris so much and I was smiling every second I was there. I hope you enjoy. It's 4:50 in the morning right now. I've got about an hour until boarding because the Uber was so early, but I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna chill and eat my breakfast. So yeah. This first flight had a very pretty view, however it was testing me. There was such bad turbulence the entire time and it upset my stomach so badly. I made it to Montreal. I got a pizza. I've got about 3 hours here before my next flight to Paris. I'm gonna figure out how to install my eSIM and then I'm gonna do some Duolingo. The second flight was better. It was a lot smoother. I still didn't manage to sleep at all, but I managed to close my eyes for a little bit, and when I opened the window when we were near arriving, I was able to look at the North Star, which was really cool, and there was also this beautiful rainbow. I landed in Paris around 7 a.m., and so I went to the apartment that we were going to be staying at, where I promptly took a nap. I got into Paris this morning, and then I've honestly been like kind of sick all day. I'm just like so jet lagged and the flights were really bumpy, so I'm feeling like seasick but on land, and so we went out for a very quick second to go walk around, and then we got some lunch and then I threw up in the washroom at the restaurant, so we came back and I've honestly just been in and out of consciousness. Yeah, I'm watching Emily in Paris right now, and my uncle's gone to go pick up some pizza so I can attempt to eat that. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. This sucks because I'm like, I'm in Paris and this is so exciting, but I feel so awful. I've thrown up like 4 times today. I managed to eat a little bit and some anti-nausea meds helped, and then the next day I ended up being okay, so all was well. Parents and my friends. We're getting breakfast.
We spent the whole day wandering around and eventually made our ways to the Champs-Élysées. In the evening, we didn't feel like going too far, so we went to this pretty touristy spot by the apartment, and it wasn't bad. I got a Hugo Spritz, and it was so insanely sweet, and then I also got a really good pizza. We then capped off the night with some very fancy gelato. Sitting on a patio in Paris right now, eating ice cream. Life is pretty good. And this is such a cute little courtyard too that we're staying in. Can't really see it, but I'm very grateful to be here. Good morning. The next morning we went to this little place for breakfast. It was also quite touristy. We found that because we were there in August, most of the local places were actually closed, so we were kind of stuck with the touristy spots, which was fine. They weren't horrible, but I definitely think we could have found better food had we been there any other time of year. And then my uncle decided it was time to go to Le Bon Marché. I got these heels in gold for a wedding that we were going to later. And I tried on this dress and I absolutely loved it. It was just a little bit too small, and I was so sad. We then attempted to go to a place for lunch, but ended up failing because it was closed because it was August. But it was right next to Napoleon's grave, which was really cool. We hadn't planned on seeing that, so it was nice to run into. It's really just because I've been like spending time with my uncle and just hanging out with him that I haven't really been wanting to like talk to a camera while I'm talking to another person. But he's working right now, so I decided to go on a walk and go to this square. I remember it from last time I was here and I loved it. And so yeah, it's 35 degrees right now, quite warm. My elbows are sweating, but I'm in Paris and I'm really, really loving it. I only have 2 more days here, which makes me like actually so sad, but it's okay. We're having fun. like touristy things. We went to Montmartre yesterday, which you saw, which was really fun. We got lunch, and then today we've had a very chill day. We went to a shopping center that I forget the name of, and then went back to the apartment because it is simply so hot, and between the hours of like 2 to 5 it is so insanely hot here right now. So we stayed in the apartment because it was cooler in there. Tonight we're going to some place for drinks on a tower, I think, and then out for dinner. I got new shoes, so that's exciting. I was here when I was 13, so it was like 8 years ago, and Paris has just held a place in my heart since then. I've always wanted to come back, so it's really nice to be back, and I genuinely really love it here. I feel I will be back again one day. Maybe one day I'll live here for a little bit. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. We went to the Sky Bar at the top of a hotel, and it had an amazing view of the city. One of my uncle's friends who we were grabbing drinks with was kind of disappointed because we didn't have a great view of the sunset, but I was just like, look at the city. Morning. It's day 3. Paris, technically day 4, but day 1 was Ben throwing up. Anyways, it's day 3. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Maybe go to the Musée d'Orsay. We're also maybe gonna go to the old opera house. We went to this cutie little place for breakfast where I got a very watery matcha, and then decided to walk over to the Notre Dame. I went in, it was so fun and so cute, and I went in at the perfect time because now there's a huge line, so that's awesome. But I got 2 poetry books and the classic tote bag. I got it in pink, which I'm very excited about. Me and my uncle have decided to do separate things for most of the day because I still have a couple things that I really want to do before I leave. I'm going to leave tomorrow. So today I am going to the Eiffel Tower, and then I'm going to go to the Musée d'Orsay, and then we'll meet back up, and then we're going on a boat tonight. I went into the boulangerie and I got a pain au chocolat, and I ordered it in French and they didn't switch to English. Oh my god. And so now I'm walking to I don't know where. I'm walking towards the Louvre, and then I'm just gonna find somewhere to sit down that's pretty and eat my pain au chocolat. Okay, so I'm at the Louvre right now. I'm not going into it because frankly I don't have time, and I've also been in before. I will go back one day, but today is just not that day. I met this lovely girl and we took each other's pictures, and then I ate my croissant. It was very good, and I just got some water because it's hot as hell. Okay, so I finished lunch. It was okay. The salad was really good. They were just really weird about the fact that I was one person, but that's not new. So now I'm heading to Le Musée d'Orsay, and I'm hoping the line's not too long, and then end up actually going up the Eiffel Tower. I wish that I had bought tickets in advance. I just didn't know when I was going to be going to it, so I didn't. But that's okay. This is not going to be the last time I'm going to be in Paris, because God, I love it here. So there's next time. But I did go in to like the park, and I walked around, saw the Eiffel Tower, so I'm happy with that. So now on to the museum. The museum was so pretty, and I really loved getting to walk around and just be with the art for a little bit. I always love thinking about the people who painted it and what they were thinking, what they were seeing, and something about the Musée d'Orsay just really has kept its hold on me ever since I went for the first time, and so I knew that I needed to go back to it. And then after the museum, I had a pretty quick turnaround, and then I was on a boat on the Seine, having a lovely dinner. I know this looks like slop, but it was actually really good. We're leaving Paris today. I'm doing the breakfast run. I'm really sad to be leaving. I'm really grateful for the time that I got here, but I know 100% that I will be back because I love this city. I don't know, there's something about it that just is so good to me. I will 100% be back here, but as of now, we're gonna take our train to Marseille, where we're then going to go to Montpellier. No idea how to pronounce it. Anyways, I'll see you there. The train to Montpellier, not Marseille, brought the end to my Paris adventures. I hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did. And I'll see you down south.